Best of luck with that. Now, after shooting to fame as Tracy Stubbs in the hit sitcom Birds of a Feather, Linda Robson, a.k.a. Baggy Mouth, has been a staple of our TV screens ever since.
In a new memoir, she's taking readers through the twists and turns of her long career. But just before she tells us more, we wanted to take a trip down memory lane.
Right, listen to this. How does this sound? Dear Debenham and Freebody, I'm dead keen on fashion and I always shop in your shop when I'm up the West End shopping. I'm having another hot flush.
Well, will you be long? There's a jar of foie gras in there that demands constant temperature.
Victoria, Mary, Amber.
Amber? There's never been a queen named Amber.
Yes, there was. Anne Boleyn.
Like birds of a feather will stick together. You're through Linda Robson.
But I'm thinking about blowing you out.
Swipe it up. Oh, for God's sake, she's closed it now. Look, like this. And swipe up. There you go.
Larzy, it's me, Mummy. Frankie Bridge is making me send you a voice note.
Okay. You're becoming a pest. Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
Wet myself.
Yeah, rabbit, 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 bunny, jabber, rabbit, 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 jabber, rabbit, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit.
Oh, my God.
Linda joins us now. Hi, Linda.
I think loose women hate me. Look what they got me for my 65th birthday, an ice bath. Thank you very much.
Did you enjoy it, though?
No, I never. It was nice being in the bath with Jake Quickenden, but it was so cold, I actually wet myself.
No, you didn't?
I did, yeah.
In the bath?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Warmed me up a little bit.
No one told Jake. Linda, truth be told, Tales from a Baggy Mouth, what made you want to write it now?
Well, I've been asked many times over the years, and I never really thought I had that interest in a story. And then a few years ago, I had some mental health problems, and I just thought it was a good time to talk about them now because I was always the strongest one in my family. A couple of people in my family had mental health problems, and I was the one that was looking after them. And then all of a sudden, the tables turned, and they were having to look after me. And it all started in Ibiza. We used to go to a boot camp, me and the Lewis women, every summer. And then this year when I went, I just found it really, really hard to get through the day. And I started drinking, which I'd never drunk before. I managed to have spritzers of a night time.
Yeah.
But then I just started drinking anything to black out because they put me on this drug that really had a bad reaction to me. Instead of calming me down, it was sending me hyper. And my family were on suicide watch for me and everything. But so that was like
bad?
Yeah, it was so bad, honestly. I mean, you've known me for a long time and I've always been like, right, all right.
But I can remember a time where I just didn't see you.
There was 2 years where I weren't on Loose Women, and then I went back to Loose Women 4 years ago, and everything's been fine. I'm off of all medication. I haven't drunk for 4 years and everything. And it just felt like the right time and that. And I met a lovely lady called Beth Neal, who was with Penguin, and she started telling me... She remembered things that I'd forgotten. She said, remember when you did a film with Richard Burton and Billy Connolly? I went, oh, my God, yeah, I did The Absolution. And then just so many things. So, and it all started from, like, Anna Scher, a teacher. She was a primary school teacher, and she started taking drama classes. And me, Kathy Burke, Martin and Gary Kemp, Gillian Talforth, so many people were there, and it was never a money-making concern, it was 10p a class. And then directors and casting directors started coming down. We were known as real kids rather than the jazz hand kids.
Yeah.
And that all started like 55, it'll be 56 years ago, because I was 10 when I first started coming to these studios. Wow. All those years
There's
ago.
something in that, I don't know, square couple of miles up in N1, isn't
Yeah,
there? Because we had Tony Hadley on the
That's right,
couch
yeah,
last week.
yeah.
And, you know, Spandau, I remember... reading, I said it to him, I remember, like, those boys grew up playing in bombed-out sites, you know, and then suddenly they're there, new romantic movement, with the Anna Scher things, really, that kind of working class
used to work,
really interesting.
Martin and Gary Kemp used to work on a fruit stall in Essex Road. That was, like, their first Saturday job and that. But I always felt that I'm just a normal woman, but in my life, some extraordinary things have happened to me. I've met some amazing people. So I was doing a play called Telstar in the West End, which was all about a music producer called Joe Meek.
Yeah.
And so we'd have lots of people like the Pet Shop Boys, George and Michael came to see it. And one night I'd get shot and killed at the interval, and the rest of the cast, there was 11 boys, were still there. And then the stage doorman said, oh, someone big's in tonight to see you. So I went, yeah, I know, Christine and Neil Hamilton. He went, no, someone bigger than that. And it was Tom Hanks.
No.
Came down into our dressing room with wine for me and the rest of the cast and that. And then, like, some funny stories. There's lots of funny stuff in there as well. My kids have obviously taken out everything they wanted taken out, so I'm lucky there's more than 2 chapters left in there.
So did the kids get the final say on the edit?
My 2 sisters as well got the final say, so they took out what they wanted taken out.
Yeah.
But I think I've been really truthful and that in it, and I've had some amazing times and that. So I once had a dream that I was on a train on the Eurostar with Elton John, like, and it was a nighttime sort of dream and that. So.
Something we can't mention on
we
the
can't
show,
mention, no,
but
because
we
it's
get the
daytime
gist.
television, yeah. So I sent him a letter because Simone, one of our makeup ladies, works with Elton. She travels in his private jet everywhere. So I sent him a message saying, "Dear Elton, do you remember when we behaved badly?" I want to say what it was, yeah, in my dream. And then he sent me back a letter saying, "Dear Linda, it wasn't the Eurostar, it was the Orient Express, and we made so much noise they chucked us off." I've still got the letter at home now. Yeah,
That's so sweet. The fact that you've been so honest in this memoir is lovely, and also the fact that it was someone from Loose Women who helped you when you was going through your issues regarding alcohol and things like that.
Yeah.
It was someone really special.
Well, they were all amazing, honestly. So when I was off for 2 years, they'd ring my kids every day to see if I was OK, Janet, all the girls and that. But it was Stacey, while we was in Ibiza, that came home early with me because I had a proper breakdown out there and I went straight to a rehab place and that. And then my kids arrived and my husband got there and everything. And I was in there for probably quite a few months and that. And they'd come and visit me on a Sunday. But I felt a lot of guilt for what I'd put my family through, you know, like, 'cause as I said before, I was always the strong one and then they were having to look after me all the time. But everything's changed now. We're 4 years on and everything's back to normal. I've done a couple of films this year. I've been really, really busy. I've done a few things with Leslie Joseph, my mate. And
you're seeing her today, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm seeing her later. I'm going to see her in the theatre in the West End. So we're best mates.
We all know you growing up, people of a certain generation from Birds of a Feather, you and Pauline Quirk and Leslie, it's such an iconic TV show.
Yeah.
But you did so much more before you even started on that. So where did the first break come from?
Well, the first thing I ever did was a Saturday Morning Pictures film called Junket 89. So for people that don't remember, because I'm quite old now, but on a Saturday morning it was always cheap pictures. I think it was 10p to go and watch a Children's Film Foundation film.
So cheap.
And that was it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
So cheap.
And then from there, I then did a lot of stuff with Pauline Quirk. So we did You Must Be Joking, Pauline's Quirks, Pauline's People, and that.
And how did those two shows get made? Like, were you just jobbing like child
actors? Yeah. And we used to share jobs as well. So I worked in a pub, I worked in a fish and chip shop. But I've met some amazing people over the years. Like last year, I went to Mallorca with Leslie. So she does West End musicals all the time. One of the producers invited her out to Mallorca. They said, ask Linda if she wants to come. So we went out there. We had a lovely villa. We were staying there. Someone came and gave us a massage. And then one of the producers said, oh, Catherine's invited us for lunch. Do you want to go, girls? And we went, is there a swimming pool there? And they went, yeah. So we got in this minibus, drove to the top of this mountain, and Michael Douglas was waiting for us there.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. So he went, hey, I hear you two are birds of a feather.
Hey, Linda.
So obviously, and then Catherine Zeta-Jones walks out. So me and Leslie are sitting at this table, like pinching each other and kicking each other under the table. And they made us a really, really lovely lunch, and we had the loveliest day, honestly.
And then was you like, can we go in your swimming pool now?
We did get in the swimming pool. I know, yeah. But they were lovely to their staff as well. So there was someone cooking for us. You know, when they do all the posh food with all the flowers and all that over it. It was lovely. And then I got home and my son rang me. He said, you had a good day? I said, yeah, I've had lunch with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas. He went, you're a liar. I went, I'm not, son, honestly. I've got a picture to show you just to prove it.
I feel like you've told us the whole
Exactly. And there's so much more. But listen, best of luck with it, Linda Robson. Truth be told, tales from a baggy mouth.
And it is all the truth in there as well. But there's lots of funny stuff, not just the depression as well. So.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Lovely chatting.
Wonderful.